Hi, my name is Lori Edwards Zuru. When I was first asked to read this book, I really didn't want to read the book on top of all the information we had been already given before. But after reading the first chapter of this book, I realized that this book applied to all the aspects of my life, not just my workplace. When it comes to leadership, I believe that leadership has to begin in one's life. You cannot be self-disciplined, or if you cannot be self-disciplined at home, it is very difficult to be self-disciplined anywhere else, including the workplace. Collins talks about three different disciplines, which are disciplined people, disciplined thought, and disciplined action. And these disciplines really hit home to me and made me want to even strive to be better at what I do at home as well as the workplace. As far as working with the team, I love my teammates. Everybody gelled well together and did what they needed to do for the final outcome. And I'm so glad I had an opportunity to work with this team. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Brittany Preston. My initial thoughts about the book and project, well, I had thought from originally looking at it that it was going to be like a self-help book, self-motivational book. But when I actually got into it, I actually learned a lot that I can apply in my professional and personal life. The project I was excited about to see what we could come up with as a group. A couple thoughts about leadership. I think to be a great leader, you have to be humble, you have to be able to adapt and change well, and you also have to be open to growth because no one is done learning, and we're all continuing to learn no matter how much you know, no matter what position you get in, you always have to be open and willing to learn and grow.
Hey guys, my name is Matt, and for this assignment, I was really excited when we were first told we had to read Good to Great for this project and do a presentation on it. I really like Jim Collins. He's written a lot of great books, and they're always really easy to follow. It's very written very simply, easy to digest. The only thing that I think with him, he's kind of an author though, where he does get very repetitive, so that kind of can drag on a little bit, but. Other than that, great guy, great. So I was really excited about this project and kind of to see what everyone else thought about it and about leadership as a whole. Before I had read this book, I kind of had some preconceived notions of what leadership was, in the sense that I really thought it was kind of this strict set of characteristics that someone had to have to be a leader. But what I've discovered more and more through this book and several others is that there is really no blueprint for being a great leader, so to speak. There's no set of exact instructions or exact qualities that someone possesses. And what we're finding out more and more is that the people that become leaders are really all over the place, from introverted people to extroverted people, and all sorts of things. So really kind of shattering our beliefs of what we used to think about leadership. So for me, that's really fascinating and really what kind of drove my motivation for this project. And so apart from that, I'm excited to see what everyone else takes away from this. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Tawanda Watkins. When I was asked to read the book From Good to Great, I really didn't know what to expect. But once I opened up the book, I was able to pull out some good information. It was very personal for me. And I love how Jim Collins spoke on integrity and humility, and when you win a victory, that it's not just about you, it's about the whole entire team. As far as the presentation, we have had a blast with the presentation. We came together as one team, one goal in mind, and we put our ideas out there, and we have enjoyed this journey. As far as my idea on what it takes to be a good leader, I have one thought that come to mind. In order to be a good leader, you have to be a great follower first. Leadership to me is humility. It's being a relator. It's having integrity. And when you have those qualities, you're able to be a great leader.